What's up? This is Tyler Drayton, and I haven't been on for a while. It's just been busy with work and football season, and my Broncos kicking ass. And then I don't know what happened in the Super Bowl, and just they didn't show up, I guess. But I'm happy. My Denver Broncos, they made it to the Super Bowl, and I'm proud to be a Bronco fan. And I can go on and on about Broncos and all that, but I'm doing another video on another one of my firearms. This is the one I've used most all my life. It's the one I used to shoot with. It was originally my dad's, and then he pretty much gave it to me. It's the one I've gone hunting with as long as I know. I shot my first deer with it, and I shot other deer with it. The deer I got this season, I use this rifle, and yeah, it's a Ruger #1 single shot 30-06. Like I said, this is the main rifle I've used pretty much all my life besides my 22, and like I said, it's just a good old '06 single shot, single lever action, boom. And the way I grew up, my dad told me is if you can't hit something with one shot, don't make the shot at all. So, and I don't know, there's not much to say about it. It's just a great rifle. It's made by Ruger. I don't know like the backstory of it, because it's not just it's not easy to find stuff about, because it's like my others are all pretty much military weapons, like my Mosin and my Enfield. But I love this rifle. Like I'm probably gonna pass it on to my son, and like my dad did with me, and have him learn with it. And I'll pick an '06 over anything. I mean, everyone has their own choice. I prefer 30-06. So Ruger '06 single shot. Just your good old single shot '06. Jeez. It's easy to fire, easy to carry. A lot of people say these Rugers actually kick. I don't know. It really doesn't with me, because I grew up with it. But it's a light rifle. It's loud, of course, but it will take something down. I'll say that. The best round I recommend for this rifle is a 30-06 Remington 180 grain. It's just the perfect round. I love the 180 grains. They shoot fast, and when they hit, they hit. I've also used 220 for elk hunting, and I think they pack too much of a punch. They're a great round, but I think they pack too much of a punch, and I think a 180 grain is good for elk, deer, whatever you want to use. 220 grain, I mean, I have a few boxes of those, but they get too much of a punch, I think. But anyways, I actually the deer I got this season, I used this rifle, and it was funny. I seriously took the best shot I ever made in my life. I wasn't even playing. I mean, there was just, it was a doe. I wish it was a buck, but I'm happy I got meat. But pretty much, it was just this little doe, pretty much just broadside, and and this doe was looking at me 5 to 10 seconds, and I'm like, who cares? I just went and took the shot, and what I forgot, this rifle actually past 100 yards, it shoots a little bit high. I mean, I put it right where I was supposed to, right below the back, right below the shoulders, about right here. And I just, boom, and right where I was supposed to aim, boom, pull the trigger, boom, that deer was down, boom, and pretty much we walked over there. I hit it right in the spine, broke its back. It didn't feel a thing. and that shot was actually from about 180 yards, and I'm happy I took it. And just boom, nailed that deer right in the back. I mean, that's better than I ever imagined. The other deer I shot where I was supposed to, and it ran off a little bit, and we had to chase after it, but I got that deer. But like I said, I was happy to get that deer. What's funny, it was the very first day of second season rifle, and I took off a week of work, and I was planning on being out and had the truck packed up and everything, and it was the first day of season. I was out there 5-6 hours, and I got that deer, and pretty much I was really frustrated because there was a lot of people around when we got there. So we just hiked where we were supposed to. I found a good spot in that area in August, and my tag was in October, so we just went to that spot, and there was a lot of people around. I was getting pissed off because I was seeing people, but they were all just following the fence lines and the roads. They didn't go in the tree lines. So my dad and I, we hiked in about a mile or two down into the bushes and the tree lines way past there, and we're spooking up deer like crazy. So we followed this doe and 2 fawns and up, and they stopped and gotten I guess a group of really smushed in trees, and I could only see like the ass of this doe, so I went and took a shot, and I don't know what happened. They ran off. We chased after them, didn't see anything, so we came back to where I took that first shot, and dead east looking, there was a good sized little 4x4 buck, but it was a good sized buck. So I had everything ready, and then I flipped up my scope caps, and they booked it. And yeah, there's that buck, and then the doe that I eventually got. So we went and chased after them in the bush and followed them a bit, and it was about not even 100 yards, and we spotted that doe. She went off about, like I said, about another 80 yards, stopped, looked at us for about 5 or 6 seconds. I'm like, hell, why not? So I flipped my scopes up. She didn't do anything. She just stared right at us, and I was like, nerves are racing, goosebumps, everything, and boom, knocked her like that. And that was pretty awesome. And the scary part, when we went and found her, where she was over like a fence, so we just, and I didn't know, I just took a shot, jumped the fence, grabbed her, threw her back over, field dressed her, and she wasn't that big. She's about 140, 150 pounds, so my dad and I took turns packing her on our back, and boom, I was done. And like I said, I took off work, my truck was packed, we were planning on staying there all week or so, but it worked out. I got her first day of the season, so hopefully next year it works out that I can go to that area and get a buck tag, and that's a good area up there. It's area 25. It's by past Glenwood in Colorado, and it's .0, and you just go up there. It's a small area, 25, but there's deer, there's elk. Hopefully I'm going to put in there for a rifle again, and thinking about doing muzzleloading also. My buddy, like I said, I want elk muzzleloading hunting with my buddy Cody, and he got me into it, and muzzleloading fun because it's middle of September, and the deer and the elk are usually out all over the place, especially deer, and I would rather hunt deer than elk. And like I said, this is Tyler Drayton here. This is my Ruger #1 .6. It's a great rifle. Like I said, I prefer .6, and yep. This is Tyler Drayton, and talk to you later. Bye.